He'll bring it out. It's marked. They drag him down at the 22 again before he can turn it out of the end zone and came up a little short. Season. Breaks into the open. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Trying to impose their will with the run. Knocked off his speed.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
They'll need 3 yards here on 3rd down to keep this opening drive alive. Here we go. Jackson will throw. They're working that left side. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Wants to go right back downfield. Catch in the middle. It's Reese. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
Wants to throw on first down.
Start this offense.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll try it again. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Third and 6 yards to go. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
And here they come, going for the first down on 4th and 2. Snap it to the back.
this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
They tried to turn the corner on him, but the defense was ready, and they knock him down for a loss.
And if you want to bring all your tight ends in the game, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring in more linebackers, more defensive linemen, get ready for the run, less speed on the field, especially when you get down here in the red zone. I feel like I can match up man-to-man with those tight ends in the back end. Nice job understanding the run was coming.
Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Back to the ground with the running back. He has stopped well short of the 1st down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he missed it. No good. After the miss, no change in the score.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back. We're still looking for our first points of the game. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wide receiver going in motion. Jackson gonna throw it. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go. Hauls it in. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And #1 goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him. Try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him. But nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. The run inside. It's White. Maybe a crease. Touchdown, North Texas. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with a 60-yard run to the house. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive to the 25. Running inside. It's King. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for a loss.
Picked off. What a way to set him up. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
886 bouncer. 886 bouncer. Ready. Black 86.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. There he goes. Smashes through the tackle. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. As we get a look at the numbers so far, they are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line.
Here we go. Ready.
A first down run in the red zone. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game. And maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Jackson will throw. Back's got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Marches ahead. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense is really good in the first half.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
Texas 14, Kent State 0.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They are in serious need of putting together a scoring drive right here, down 14-0. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was in press? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You know, as an offense, oftentimes you try the reverse play because you're trying to take advantage of a defense over pursuing and by a lot of defensive team speed. Didn't work right there. Great discipline by this defense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The corners are walked up tight. Jackson gonna throw it. A shot for the end zone. Just threw that one way too far.
And that's pretty encouraging. Like, this defense needs a shot in the arm, right? Like, 2 possessions, they've given up 2 touchdowns. Like, now they try to be aggressive and go after the deep ball right away. Nice coverage. That's a good start to this drive. You know, 2 bad drives, we flush those, we forget about those. See if this defense can get back on track.
Got his man. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a 1st down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door 1st and goal.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6.
Ready.
Looking to fire. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, North Texas. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 0.
They have been road-warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the 1st half.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
That makes the score. North Texas 21, Kent State 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Golden Flash's offense ready to get this drive started. They're looking at a 21-point goal. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. They've got enough for the 1st. Ball down, but he has enough to move the chains.
17 on the play. Good enough for a 1st down.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's 1st down from the 44.
Ready, go.
They'll ride the hot hand.
And I go back to it again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense trying to take it back. He's stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there, if I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Ready.
Send the tight end in motion. Looking for a gap. It's right. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
On the play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. On the move, he fired. And the pass is incomplete. Charged loose by the hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Caught in the backfield. It's one. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw again. Pulls it in. It's White. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, and they lost yardage. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. North Texas to the line with a mile and a half to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Soft spot in the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
That's a nice completion. I know you don't get the 1st down. You're obviously set up in field goal range here down in the red zone, but because you've got 4th and short now, you may decide to go for this if you're on offense.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. North Texas will try to pick up the 4th down here. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
28, Kent State, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Kane. He now has 72 yards rushing, and that is quite the impressive first half here in this season opener.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have it.
Going for the big play.
After that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime.
And just a great job on the defensive inside. Right, that's your job. Be scout up front, stuff the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammering with this running back again. He knows his way into the end zone.
Needless to say, they need a long touchdown. They're down by a lot of points here in this game. Finally, something goes right for them offensively. Put the drive together. Score here at the end of the first half now. In the second half, they need a lot more events. They're going to have to go tempo. They're going to have to stay aggressive. But maybe this gives them the confidence they need to stage a comeback. We'll see.
And the point after is good.
Kansas State, 7.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Tackled and brought down right on the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll move the tight end. Looking for space. It's White. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run.
Brings up second half.
And they head to the locker room. Quarter take a look at time. Plus down. Check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the number 3 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the Hurricanes looking to get the job done on the road. Right now, it's early, but they lead this season opening. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
So here comes Penn State's offense, ready to get this drive underway. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs. As obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me, too.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
And I'm not going to say this one's over, man, but once you start to get in the third quarter and you've built this big of a deficit, every possession means so much, and you can't give them away, and they do. And they give it away with the fumble, and now they're going to really need this defense to bail them out, to make some plays, to force a turnover, maybe even score because they've built a good deficit.
Brings up second half.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7.
Switch it.
They'll go right back to the run. Finding some room. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Right on the money. Touchdown, North Texas. A great catch and run for 6.
And it's been more of the same in the second half of this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game one, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
And the extra point is good.
Texas. 35. Kent State 7.
Fielded in the end zone. It's at the goal. Didn't find any crease in that coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over,
Turning it on. Smashes ahead. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down. They try to get an angle, but you can tell the speed sets them up, makes the big impact.
He now has 108 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, the inside give. Couldn't be enough. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Medical personnel out there checking on this senior defensive back. And the golden flashes with the 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Using that running game to punch it forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Third and 6 yards to go. He's looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Snags it and he's open. Touchdown, Kent State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself and then put one to the ball.
Yeah, this offense needs to start playing down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because we got to put this thing in turbo.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner will be brought down. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Takes the handoff. It's White. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half. Moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
The pull and throw off the RPO. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of times.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Motion from the wideout. Jackson gonna throw it. Trying to burn this defensive back. Pulls it in down the sideline. Gashes the heart of the knee. Touchdown, Mean Green. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I better say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. If you play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem.
North Texas, 42. Kent State, 14.
Coming out with it, it's Etheridge. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Golden Flashes offense ready to get this drive started. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
The Golden Flashes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The run inside. It's Cade. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up the 4 to the 19.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23.
Man, wow, what a catch by the big fella. And when he's not open, he's open. So nice to have a big target that can make those type of catches. I imagine he'll keep throwing him the football.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And a short tackle after completion, and he stopped short.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
Brought down by the defense as he barreled forward for a pickup of 9.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Blue 30, go!
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts.
But hard!
Looking for a crease, it's White. There's a crease. Touchdown, North Texas. And they add 6 more to board that trip to the house.
Everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
And he tacks on the extra point.
North Texas, 49. Kent State, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Etheridge. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19. Probably wishes he'd just taken the touchdown. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Over the middle, it's Taylor. Smashes through the tackle. Off to the races to the right. Past the 20. And
21.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blocker. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
First and 10.
So they start this drive inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the ground, it's Mike. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. We've reached the break, and North Texas has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down.
Ready. Joker.
The give to the left side. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
North Texas lining up, facing third and long.
Ready. Flag 14.
Jackson will throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Slips through the line. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So here comes Kent State's offense, ready to get this drive underway. And the defense got the stop. They could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Got it in the middle. It's blocked. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
Well, here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game. The defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on down.
949 Rockstar. 949 Rockstar.
Tight end now in motion. Looking for space. It's White.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Obviously, you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Might as well stick with him. Might have a chance. 30. At the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off.
Penn State, 21.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Brings a return out across the 25. That's a couple of extra yards. He stopped at the 27-yard line. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive points.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Got the quick pass. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The idea is keep moving it forward, able to spit it out quickly to the tight end and get a few.
The idea of the defense is to tackle the catch. Don't give them any yards after they make the reception. Nice job.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Blue 22. Blue 22.
Keep it on the ground. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Fears the pressure. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40.
Reese, I know you're a little bit different. As you kind of set yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like it that they're taking it. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And This has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go.
Just about had another one picked up. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there.
This quarterback has thrown a lot of picks. I don't know if he's just not seeing the field right or he's just trying to force too many throws. That should have been number 4 right there, but the defender dropped it.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires deep for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in the game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, 4th quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it. The defense was expecting that one. Great job at the back end.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Right down the boulevard. And they'll put a 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads. Why didn't you try to kick that field goal? You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
They drag him down to the 22 again before the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Pass drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Holly, what do you have?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They use a timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Jackson will throw. Fires to the right. The officials stop the clock for the 3-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. North Texas will have to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Coverage team was down there to corral. They made the stop, and they'll mark it up at 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. The give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
He'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Clark. Gets the ball up on the 50-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, the defense is going to sit back in zone. You know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys are there looking at the quarterback. They're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes and get those first downs. Those big checks.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue too at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Go, go! To the air on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football. to the air. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
129, 129.
Off play action. Throws to the wideout. And the missed connection on third down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in...
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off for the fourth time today. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory.